everyone, and welcome back. It's Adriana Monique Alvarez, the founder of Alma Publishing, and I'm so excited to be introducing you to the speakers on our upcoming summit, Ignite Your Dream. Hi, Rosie. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you, my love? So excited.
It is so exciting. So tell us where you're joining from.
Australia, Queensland, in the tropics. Beautiful in my home and office. Yeah, a bit different from the US, isn't it? You guys still in winter.
I was going to say there was some white stuff flying just not too long ago. So, I'm looking at your green, and I'm kind of like you. Like, I fill my house with all these green plants so that I like trick myself. I turn the heater up to like 95 degrees, and I'm just like, oh yeah,
we're in the tropics. Brilliant. Really good.
So I want to invite everyone to go to igniteyourdreamsummit.com. You're going to see the whole amazing lineup of speakers, and you're going to see that Rosie's interview is going to drop on day 2. And Rosie, I love what we talked about because it's so timely. It's for conscious entrepreneurs to rise up, to make an impact, to say yes, to lead. Tell me how you help conscious entrepreneurs do that, or what does it look like? How do you know when someone's ready to be taken on that next leg of the journey?
Wow. So they've come to a point where they might be hitting glass ceilings, or they've got big dreams in their business. Well, this is what it's all about, right? Ignite your dreams, but they can't see that to fruition, or something's holding them back. And so many, especially the successful entrepreneurs, come with imposter syndrome and all kinds of things that might be in the way. So it's quite literally us removing that so that they can break through and quantum leap, right? So it's all about, especially this year, 2022 is so much about the quantum, and really playing in the quantum and the work that we get to do, and our magic and our art and our creations that get to come out, and our world needs it now more than ever. So this is what it's about, breaking free of all of that that's holding us back, so that people can really be their true selves, because that's what's needed. That's really the key. And they'll go leaps and bounds through their business as a result. Yeah. We don't think it's that, easy, but it is. Yeah.
That is so true. And isn't it interesting how sometimes that can be the most challenging thing, is just to be more of ourselves, less of what we thought we had to be, and just more true to us. And I love how you said, like, the world is really ready for this, really hungry for this.
Yeah, needed more than ever. And I know that word authenticity gets thrown around a lot. And I think when it comes, especially in our industries, to be who we truly are is really not needing to be anybody other than us. That's everything. And for so many entrepreneurs, there's a thing around feeling safe to be them, but also safe to be seen as them. And with where we're going, we need to be seen as ourselves in order for us to spread our magic and all of that online, right? So it's going to be huge.
So important. I invite everyone to sign up to get Rosie's interview. You're going to see someone who's living it. I mean, you found yourself when you bumped up against, you're banging your own head against the ceiling, when you had your own challenges in your life, and you've navigated it. And that's really the key, is staying as close to people like yourself who've already done it, who are doing it, who are leading the way. I know that you're also leading a retreat soon. So tell us what your in-person events are like. I'm so curious.
Oh my goodness, they are magic. I keep saying that word. So that's coming up end of March. We're sold out with that one, but what we create in that container, and this is what it is, it's really about surrounding ourselves with like-minded people and community, and really the people that are on the same path as us, because we do need each other. We're not meant to walk this alone. And what happens in that retreat, there's so much pamper, yes, there's so much beauty and love and all of that. And we also get to do the work. So this is the safe space where they can drop out and really get back in touch with themselves. And we're just going to open them. They're going to really come out of that feeling completely different. So I'm very excited to bring together so many powerhouses, and many of these women, I'm really excited by this because so many of them I've only met online and not actually in person. So they're coming, I get to see them in person, we get to have hugs and really be in each other's energy, which is going to be beautiful. There's nothing like in-person events. So yeah.
There's really not. And I think, like you said, when we come together and we recognize, oh, we have similar values, we're on a similar path, we're in similar service, and we actually get to connect in person, I think it's solidifying for every single person, because we've got to really ground and remember our purpose right now. And I'm like you, the reason I'm so excited that you're doing in-person events is because that's something I'm dedicated to this year too, because it feels like, you know what, we need that connection point, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's everything. And whether it's in person or online, the biggest thing right now is we need to be in the energy of people who have done it. And this is the summit, right? Getting in the room, getting in the energy of people who have done it, because what you're doing is you're collaborating. We're almost corroborating our energy with the other. And this is how it works. This is how we rise up. This is how we move forward. We're not meant to do this journey alone, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's the power of it, because when we come together and you imagine everyone in the same spirit, the impact that has, you know, even on our neighbors, on our city, our state, our countries, the world. I know that you are definitely here to raise consciousness, to remind people of who they really are. What would you say to the person who is feeling this? They're remembering, and maybe they're just afraid of stepping into that unknown. What would you say to that person?
Lean in, follow your heart. You are so taken care of and supported. Like, I think that's the biggest thing, that they don't have the belief or the trust that on the other side of when they jump, there's going to be a net. There's no net. You don't need the net. Jump and you will fly. That's really, really all that needs to be. And have that courage. Courage is a really big piece to that puzzle. It does take courage to do what we do, you know? Yeah.
It sure does. And it's all within us, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And quantum isn't about, you know, when they say quantum leap, or it's not about skipping. It's not about just all of a sudden going from here to here. You're going to move through things, but it's honoring all of it, And honestly, looking back, all of the ups, all of the downs, all of it, I wouldn't be here where I am today if I didn't go through what I went through. Right. So, yeah.
It's true. And I think it's so important to have leaders like yourself who can say, I had my health issues, I had my relationship issues, I had my money issues. And guess what? I came through. You can come through the other side and be living a life that's like, oh my gosh, pinch me, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I'm so excited to have you in the summit. I encourage everyone to go get registered. You're going to meet amazing women like Rosie. Be sure and reach out to her after her interview, connect, find a way to get in her space, to learn from her, to be mentored by her, to collaborate, to co-create, because my God, it's time, right? This is our time.
Yeah. And this year, and the biggest thing that came through for me, it's all about co-creation. We're not meant to do this alone. So I can't wait to see everybody there. And you, Adriana, my love, so happy. And yes, it's going to be amazing.
Absolutely. All right. We shall see you at the summit. Until then, here's to that expansion. Here's to raising the consciousness. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.